Hi, it's me, La Maestra Loca. Sorry about that delay. I couldn't find myself on my screen. I am so excited to be here with you this evening, talking to you about something that has completely transformed the way that I feel about teaching, the way I feel about leading as a professional development provider in the acquisition driven instruction world, language teaching world. And that is La Familia Loca PLC. You haven't heard me talk about this much in the last year, and that is because I have been going through some serious mental and emotional challenges, and I have leaned heavily on the community that is La Familia Loca PLC. In fact, that is the number one reason why people join our community, is because they're seeking connection and belonging and community. The kind of community that has supported me in the last year and allowed me to show up authentically as I have been feeling, which hasn't been great. They knew that I was still able to provide amazing, outstanding PD, but they knew that I was able to show up and they were able to just accept me in my pajamas, no makeup. I'm in my pajamas and I have no makeup on today. But they were able to support me as I was, and they knew that that's what this community is all about, is showing up authentically and showing up eager to be inspired and to support others on their journey to be better teachers or facilitators of language acquisition. So the promise within La Familia Loca PLC is to develop and enhance your skills when it comes to acquisition-driven instruction within a positive and like-minded community of amazing educators around the world to unlock unprecedented joy, not just for your students, but for you too. We have members across the world, 300 members spanning across 6 different continents. Not Antarctica yet, but I have hope for the future. But this community is truly what a PLC should be. It is a place where people can come, connect, collaborate, find inspiration, find support, not just in the workshop of the month. There's a workshop of the month every single month from me, but also from an expert in the field every single month. And also, they're finding community and inspiration from the members themselves, because there are so many members who are there just seeking a space where they can share ideas, share resources, bounce ideas off of each other, and just get inspiration on random days. The other thing that is incredible about this community is there are a lot of people who join. I talked about being alone, like feeling like they're an island, but there's a lot of people who join and they have a whole world language department, but they don't feel part of that world language department. Perhaps they have to teach with a textbook. Perhaps they have to follow some thematic units or do some sort of test at the end, and they just don't feel like they fit into that box, and they're having to sneak the acquisition-driven instruction in. So they're just looking for a person to connect with and like feel that they can share their excitement with, right? So there's many different kinds of islands out there. It can feel isolating to be alone and be the only one that knows what you're doing and why you're doing it, but you're left alone. You just want somebody to bounce ideas off of, but you can also be very lonely in a huge department, right? So the other thing that people come to Familia for is for the resources and the inspiration. Every month we have resources, incredible resources. And at the end of the year, it's insane how many resources one has been given in Familia Loca. So between the resources and the workshops, either with me or with presenters, people don't have to search anymore. People don't have to wonder where on earth they're going to go to get their inspiration this week, or where they're going to go to find resources, to find new activities and ideas. They have a one-stop shop where they can find support, inspiration, and community. La Familia Loca PLC. This is a picture of many of our members in Bitmoji form. Aren't they cute? They are so cute. And here's a picture of the real humans, just to show you that we are real people. We get together anytime we go to conferences. We share meals together, laughter. We go out till stupid hours in the morning, as long as I'm not presenting really early the next day, and sometimes even then. But we also have retreats. So this was our second summer retreat to Michigan. Our first retreat was to Florida, and we get to connect with humans on a personal level and meet these people in real life and realize that the friendships, the community, the bonds that are created online are real and are only stronger when we get together in person. It really is a familia. And so if you are seeking for some change this year, if you are seeking some intentional joy, if you are seeking support, inspiration, and community, I hope that you will join us in La Familia Loca PLC. I will link the website for you in the chat, and you can join if it's in the first 48 hours. If you use the coupon code FIRST48 before Tuesday at midnight, you're going to get a huge, massive bonus resource just for signing up. And I think that was actually this one. No, it's one of it's like a clip chat mini unit that you'll get. Tons of resources in Spanish, French, or English, depending on what you teach, and you'll get $48 off of the annual one-time payment offer. So once again, I hope to see you in Familia. I hope to support you this year, and I can't wait. Thank you for listening, and I hope that we can work together to make this your favorite year yet, because you're deserving. You're deserving of joy. You're deserving to freaking love your job again. You're deserving to feel inspired every single day that you go to school. So, hope to see you inside the community. Adios.